Hey guys, so for today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make the diagonal clove hitch knot, and we're going to make it into a V pattern, and we're actually going to do rows. So make sure you watch it the entire way to the end so you can understand exactly how to do this and how to join each row in the center, okay? So for the first couple knots, I'm going to go really slow because I'm getting a lot of feedback that people have a lot of issues with this knot. So basically, you're going to take the outermost cord, and this is going to be your guide rope. And you want to hold it exactly in the direction that you're going to go into. Now, since I have 6 rope, we're going to do these 3 for this side, okay? So I'm going to hold it like that. And I take my working rope, so all of these are going to be our working rope, and this is going to be our guide rope. And we're going to take the very next rope, we're going to put it right over our working rope like that, and we're going to take it through that hole and pull it up and nice and tight, okay? But for each of these knots, you want to do that twice. So for each of these working rope, we're going to do it twice. So over, just like that, and then just pull it through that loop and pull it up nice and tight. Okay, now we're on to the next one. So holding this in the direction we want to go to still, we're going to take it over, pull it through behind, and pull it up nice and tight. Okay, so over that one, I'm trying to make it as slow and as clear as possible, and through that back loop there. It's really not a difficult knot once you get the hang of it. Okay, so we're just going to continue with this pattern. So over, through the loop, nice and tight. So that's the first one for that rope. We're going to go over, just pull it right through there, and nice and tight into place. So over. Okay, so now we're done these 3 Larks Head knots, so that's half. Now we're going to move on to this side. Once again, we take the outermost cord, we put it directly in the direction we want to go to. This is going to be our guide rope, and all of these are our working ropes. So we take it and we put it over that one, okay? And then just pull it through so it makes that little loop over the knot, over the working rope, and you pull it up and tight. And once again, we're going to do it once more because we do 2 for each of the working rope, okay? Okay, so now you can see we've done both sides, and I'm left-handed, so this side is usually always a little bit higher than this side. So for this very first row to connect them, I am going to use this as my guide, and I'm going to use the other guide rope that we had just used, and we're going to knot it onto this one, okay? So we just go like that, through the back, pull it up nice and tight, and then we do one more. You want to make sure that one stays tight. Just pull it nice and tight. Okay, so that's the first row. Now to start the second rope, or the second row I should say, once again we're going to use the outermost rope as our guide, and I'm going to show you how to get it up nice and tight to this so it doesn't fall out there, okay, no separation. So you want to make sure that this is, your guide rope is going to be nice and close there, okay, when we tie it up. And how we do it is for each of the 2, you want to make sure that that first time you pull it over, that it pulls it in nice and tight to the first row, okay? So we go over, through, and for this one, you want to make sure if this one's not tight, it's going to leave a gap there, okay? And then once more to finish it, pulling it nice and tight in there, okay? So here we go, second one. Through the loop, and you want to make sure it's nice and tight, okay? And another trick that I like to use is sometimes for this first one here, to pull it up nice and tight, you can pull it straight to the back. So that working rope, take it and go straight to the back. See? Now for the other side, once again, and I'm left-handed, so this side almost never looks as good as this side, so don't worry about it. And I've been doing this for over 30 years now, so it's just how it is. Just takes lots of practice. So we're taking our guide rope to go straight down like that, and now the working rope. So over, and you want to make sure that that first one, this is what's going to connect the two, goes straight back. See how nice that pulls it up when you do that? So once again, over, through, and this is the first one with this rope, so I'm going to take it right back there. See, it pulls it right in. Okay, so now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are done on each side. And since we knotted extra on this side this last time, we did the extra ones on that guide rope. This time, so that it doesn't slope all to one side, you have to alternate in the center how you're joining them. So I'm going to use this one as my guide rope, and I will loop the other side around, okay, so that the knots go up this side. So over, and this is where you want to make sure it's just nice and tight. That first one, pull it in nice and tight. There you go.